And therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, we have a crucifix here. We have a crucifix here. Jesus is lifted up on Mount Calvary. All those who look at this crucifix, you are not worshipping this crucifix. You are worshipping Jesus Christ who died 2,000 years ago on Mount Calvary. And you are worshipping him when you look at this. When you bow down in front of this crucifix, you are not worshipping this crucifix. You are worshipping Jesus Christ who died 2,000 years ago on Mount Calvary. Now, we all know Mother Mary is the Ark of the Covenant. I told you that the other day, the new Ark of the Covenant. What did the old Ark of the Covenant, how did they treat the old Ark of the Covenant? They used to carry, only the priest used to carry the Ark of the Covenant on their shoulder and everybody used to follow. Moses and Elijah, Moses and Aaron used to prostrate in front of Ark of the Covenant. What is Ark of the Covenant? A box. Are they worshipping the box? They are not worshipping the box. They knew in this Ark of the Covenant there is glory of God is overshadowing. And that is why the new Ark of the Covenant, we go for procession, we carry the statue of Our Lady, the new Ark of the Covenant, we prostrate in front of this Ark of the Covenant, new Ark of the Covenant. We are not worshipping Mother Mary, but we see the glory of God overshadowing Mother Mary and we are glorifying the glory of God. We are worshipping our Lord Jesus. If we are not allowed to carry and go for a procession of Our Lady, statue of Our Lady and carrying the statue of the Lady, if we are not allowed to do this procession, God would have stopped the Ark of the Covenant procession thousands of years ago. If they are allowed to do the procession carrying the Ark of the Covenant, if they are allowed to bow down in front of the Ark of the Covenant, why can't we bow down in front of the new Ark of the Covenant? And why can't we carry the statue of a lady in a procession and go around for the protection? When the Israelites carried the Ark of the Covenant around the Jerusalem fences, the Jerusalem fortress, Jericho fortress, they stood around the Jericho fortress, they went around the Jericho fortress carrying the Ark of the Covenant, they went for a procession, and that is when the Jericho wall fell down flat. That is why if you know the Battle of Lepanto some years ago, when the Turks, the Islamic country, the Islamic Persians, Islamic Turks, the army fought against the Europe. They came for a battle. They were marching forward, destroying all the countries, and they were about to conquer Europe. And then Pope declared a special prayer of Our Lady, and Pope led a procession carrying the statue of Our Lady and went around the Rome and then prayed Holy Rosary continuously. And in that battle, if you know, the Christian army and the Islamic army stood face to face, and there was a powerful wind came against the Islamic army, and in that battle, though the Christian army was small in number, but the Islamic army was destroyed, and that is why the Europe was protected from Islamic invasion. That is called the famous Battle of Lepanto. This was equal to the carrying of the Ark of the Covenant, moving around the procession around the Jericho wall. And this is exactly what we are doing today. In Fatima, Mother Mary appeared and said, you have to make the procession, saying the rosary. It is a powerful protection against the enemy's attack. The enemy, we have only one enemy, the evil one. And it will protect you through the powerful intercession of Our Lady. And that is why the Catechism of the Catholic Church, let us read the Catechism of the Catholic Church before we wind up. 2113. This is Catechism of the Catholic Church. Let us read this. What does the Catholic Church speak about idolatry? Let us read. Idolatry not only refers to the false pagan worship, it remains a constant temptation to faith. Idolatry consists in divinizing what is not God. Man commits idolatry whenever he honors and reveres a creature in place of God. If anybody honors and worships any creature in place of the only God, then he is idolatry. Whether this be gods or demons, for example, Satanism, power, pleasure, race, ancestors.